All right, why don't you tell me what happened last time?
I don't know, Grunt. I don't know, Grunt. I'm starting to feel a certain way about this. Give me 1 second. Well, it began with us dealing with the aftermath of Homecoming, especially with Megan having made the final blow to kill Porthos, and, well, of course, the traumatic experience that all was for everyone involved. As we talked a bit more, showing that we were here for her and everything like that, but she, of course, wanted to spend some time to rest and recuperate. For Sarah, though, she promised to keep an eye on her, as, well, she took a bunch of stuff and drinks from Porthos. Who knows if that would cause any, any side effects. But after making sure Megan went down to bed, went to talk with Elena, actually, bringing up some concerns he had about Troy, about the change that's been going on that she's noticed, and everything else. As Elena agreed, more with frustration aside as well, revealing that Troy's plans have not panned out really well, and the directions he's been going have caused more damage than good, or at least the outcomes. It's hard to really say. It's hard to really say we can even trust them. Regardless, it's a conversation for tomorrow, after everything that's been going on, as we went off to bed, to hopefully something good coming. As Troy still over with Megan, not Megan, sorry, Margot, as they had dealt with the body of Porthos. Troy maybe trying to connect with Margot, maybe trying to find meaning in his death. As for Troy, he was the first victim or person he's had a hand in killing, though Margot seemed to not see it that way. For her, it's not the same emotional connection that Troy seems to be trying to display. Regardless, they went back to Megan's house with a playful little banter, as Margot was going to sleep in a different room while everyone else, Troy went off to sleep somewhere else. The next day, the friends woke up first. Megan went off to make breakfast, and Sarah and Alea decided to talk to Troy. They confront him about things that he's done, the choices he's made, the bodies in his wake, their concerns, and everything. And it didn't really go well, as Troy seemed to believe that he didn't do anything wrong, really. At least that's how he displayed it to his friends, revealing that, well, at the very least, he could just sit around and do nothing. Would you rather I just let Porthos go and cause more damage to our friends? And, well, it's hard to say if really there's a really correct answer in the sense of what was the right one or right choices or other options. There was probably more, but Troy didn't pursue them. He acted on his own. Not only with that, with Angel and his crew, but also mainly in letting Margot know about Blink, something that we all agreed beforehand not to mention her about. But yeah, maybe it saved our lives, possibly, but it probably endangered Blink, as well as the fact that's the one thing we asked you not to do, and you did it without even bringing it up to us. And as Troy said, he had to act, but acting seemed to have been just your own thoughts in the matter. Voices got louder, things got heated. Sarah made a promise convention saying that if she had to choose the group between Troy, she's going to choose the group. And Troy seemed to give her permission, or at the very least seal back that as long as it means that no one does anything, or we just don't stop and not act. But, well, didn't really get resolved, as Troy kind of stormed off with Margot to drive to maybe cool off, as the friends were left to try to, well, talk and deal with whatever happened. And at the very least, well, we couldn't do much now, but maybe let's go check on whatever happened to everyone else. As after the homecoming, there was a gas leak. People got knocked out. We still don't know where, well, Mr. Hartley is, and Vanessa, Angel, everybody. So hopefully they'll be at the hospital. Hopefully. As we ate our breakfast, went off to go find them, and, well, we couldn't check on Angel. No one was friends and family, and the only other option we were told is he was being taken care of and transferred out. And, well, Megan also asked about her uncle and her sister, and was told that they went up north with the Columbus hospital, I believe, to be with more sophisticated technology, hopefully, as we decided to make the trek to go to the regional hospital. A bit of a long one, but it's worth it to say hello to family and to be rest assured as we made our way. Troy and Margot, on the other hand, were driving around a bit, Troy dealing with his frustrations with the conversations with his friends and the blame he feels that they're placing on him, and well, asking her about what happened with the scientists a bit more, as she did bring up that maybe it's a good time to really stop by the lab now that we're out, actually. Revealing that she didn't say any specific names, she didn't put anyone's head on the chopping block, she promises. And if we go to the lab now, maybe she can take a sneak around while Troy's doing the experiment to hopefully help and save Blake, Maybe that's a good thing to get out of this, as Troy agreed. And they made their way to, the scientists who helped them out, the Merck Company. I met a very no-nonsense scientist woman, as Troy had a nice, seemingly conversation with her as they revealed what the experiment was going to entail. Him getting to a suit and following directions as they will basically speak with him through the device there, and mostly just nothing too dangerous, at least in the sense that he won't be put in harm's way, hopefully. As Troy seemed to be taking this all in stride, getting into the suit, going into a strange room and place, crawling through some type of entryway, a small hole, and coming across a strange place with darkness everywhere and things off in the mountains that look like they're quite large and moving. Regardless, nothing else other than doing that, as they said, looks like everything's on the green, you can come back, as Troy did a wave out to the moving mountains and made his way back, seemingly content, as they thank him for his help and say goodbye. Seemed to have worked out really well, this little experiment, as while that was going on, the others were at this hospital. It took a while, but we made our way there, decided to go inside and hopefully visit some friends. Though things went south rather quickly. As soon as we stepped in the hospital parking lot, we immediately were ambushed. A van pulled up, guys with guns. Some of us tried to run. Elena, understanding that this is too dangerous and too hard to do much, threw her hands up immediately. Sarah tried to go, but failed and was caught almost instantly. It was Megan who made her way to the car and rammed her way out, as she took a couple bullets, but was able to get out scot-free as we were tossed in the van. And it became immediately apparent to Elena that they spoke French, more likely connected to our previous encounter, we'll say, as we drove off to some unknown location to be tied up and sat down. With a friendly chat, as seemed to be people who were thankful that Porthos is dead, but at the very least, a job's a job, as this Lashat, I believe his name was, gave Sarah a phone number, just in case you need services or help. You owe me a favor and I owe you, basically. And hopefully you survive this, whatever this is, as they got up and left us alone. And we were left to wait. Megan making her way to some type of motel to hide out and figure out what to do now, as her friends have been catch her, no idea where. And Troy and Margot, making their way to the hospital, too. Say hello and checking on friends. They were parking a bit of ways, as Megan decided to go and have a chat on the phone. I'll be right back, promise. And her coming back and saying, I had someone keeping an eye on everything, actually. It looks like your friends were captured, so let's go and rescue them. And Troy was all up and ready to go for that, as they drove off. Throughout their time together, Troy hasn't realized, or maybe isn't aware of, some of the things that Megan has been saying, as they're trying to connect and make contact about, her whole thing of being an assassin, her whole emotions about that, and Troy trying to maybe understand her. But things probably made perfect sense and clarity once they walked into the room that apparently our friends were taking. And Troy stepping in front with a weapon in hand, as Margot was directing him, and wasn't aware of the gun to his back as she shot him. And Sarah and Elena saw that and reacted with horror as Troy was dragged into the room. Margot with a bit of a laissez-faire attitude about the whole thing, as she gave some type of metal item on his body that healed him and had him tied up, and seemed to reveal everything to us. It revealed that her name wasn't even Margot, for that matter, Crimson. That Maisie isn't her sister, that she isn't from this timeline at all, actually. She came from where Lark came from, and this is revenge. That when he made his jump, or whatever the hell he did, it apparently caused so much damage and killed so many of their friends and family. The only reason she survived is that she was far enough away from the blast that only half of her body was taken. And she was taken in by a group who decided to give her the tools she needed to hunt him down, and everyone else who was going to be a problem like that. But still, it seems to benefit for her own bit of peculiar nature, we'll say. as she said, well, sorry to say, guys, you seem nice enough. Some of you more stupid than others, but at the very least, I have a job and I have a mission. So I'm going to tie you all up, and I have a weapon to be used against someone like Alaric by the name of Blank. As Sarah, with frustration and horror, revealed that her secret weapon was going to be the one person she probably didn't want to have involved in it, and saying that she's going to help them out. I guess one thing, maybe the one good thing out of this, that she's taking Blank and, of course, Sarah's cousin and Troy's sister, and raising them in hopefully in a better environment. They definitely are going to be left here. But regardless, it's going to be useful for what's going to happen next, as she tied us all up, and then we watched and waited as Alaric eventually came to rescue his friends, trying to yell out and being unable to do anything as the shadows grabbed him and paused him, and the world stopped as he was taken and seemingly died in front of us, really. And that was that. Crimson shrugged, job well done, said goodbye, and maybe you can find me in the future, or maybe not. And the friends were left by themselves as Troy was eventually able to untie himself, untie his friends, and we were left with silence. Walking out of that room as Troy tried to talk about, maybe we can go find Blake, maybe we can do this, maybe we can, and Sarah snapped, more furious than anything else, as Elena had to tell her to stop and back off as she was just walking away. Troy seemingly in the belief that this could be changed, that something can be undone, and maybe there's a way to save Alaric. But, well, we made our way back eventually, after quite some time of walking, getting back to Megan's house, and Troy went off to, well, try to find Blake back at that old scientific building, that place that he went to for his own experiment, and finally get destroyed and put in rubble. Maybe in the face of all that, after everything, decide just to dig to see if she can find any type of direction, any type of way to fix everything. While it's going on, Megan eventually came out of hiding, decided to go to the hospital, maybe to see what was going on with the family, and was told that no one or anyone from those names, Samuel Hartley or Vanessa, were here at the hospital, showing her family is missing. She made her way back home, and while it was revealed, everyone dealing with that aftermath, Sarah crying, Megan, well. Eventually, though, someone brought back Troy, who apparently slept on the rubble last night, and brought him back to Megan's place, revealing themselves to be the scientists that they had dealt with, and the people who Maisie helped / screwed over, I guess, as they sat down and explained our new lives. That they made a deal with Maisie, and we were the collateral for that. That the gas they leaked into our homecoming was part of the experiment. That they'll be watching us, seeing the side effects, seeing what it does to us, and that if we do something that they don't like or do something out of turn, well, there's a lot of people that we love that they could use as collateral, as they've already done with Megan. Don't essentially do anything to make this worse. As they left, the friends had another confrontation, more of a quiet confrontation, as Sarah and Elena said nothing as Troy got up, walked out, and Megan went to follow to try to make him, understand, tell him to come back, that it's going to be all right, we can still fix this. And Troy seemingly really like, no, this can't be fixed. Sarah and Elena made their feelings clear. I think it's best we stay away from each other. There's nothing else that can be done. And she tried desperately to get him back, to come back inside, but Troy shook his head. One last bit of comment before making his way out, and as Megan watched him go. And I think it ended it there.
Yeah. Listen, Megan. Right now, it seems everyone is down. As, well, pretty much told what's expected out of you by the Merc, so not sure what everyone has in store.
Am I allowed to do it now, or should I wait?
Go ahead, Ron.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Is it just presumably me and Elena in the room right now?
Well, Megan is walking back, presumably, unless Megan, you're just gonna stand outside.
Just gonna walk back in.
As Sarah just basically goes to uh, she's gonna look at Elena and says, I'm gonna make a call." And goes to presumably I assume there's a phone in another
Yeah.
room somewhere.
There's one.
Or
There's one. There's the sort of telephone in the living.
living room. Is there somewhere a little bit more less in the open, Grunt? Is that all right to say?
Well, presumably you can pick it up and move to a different room. If you
Gotcha.
want.
Listen, this is like the 70s. They have long cord phones. That's what
I
they should
know.
ask. Yeah. And she will go and grab that phone to take it somewhere a bit more quiet to make that call.
Highly suspicious.
Listen, we've been through a day.
Yeah. You pick up the phone, Elena, Megan. You see her kind of going to the kitchen area. I'm not sure if there's any conversations between you two while she talks on the phone.
She's gonna turn to Elena. Is she good?
She's about as you would expect after everything that happened. We all have, after Troy epically fucked us all.
Yes, it's been some shitty days.
All we can do now is that hopefully Troy doesn't do anything stupid and doesn't get more people killed.
Fingers crossed. I mean, he's still Troy. He could be doing anything right now.
Maybe God will be merciful and the Merc guys will only shoot him.
No, that's brutal.
Maybe better than getting innocents killed.
He's still our friend.
Elena just kind of stares at Megan for like a few seconds. I'm not sure
No.
about you. I'm not sure about your Bridges, but I think whatever bridges me and Sarah had with him are destroyed. He is in fact quite toxic, and he's simply not made for this life. And all he can do is thrash around and get other people hurt. Troy was a cool guy to hang out in high school, but for this, he simply ain't made for this.
I mean, are we made for this? I mean, we're going to probably kill other people. He's the same.
How many people did we get killed? Did you lead a suicidal charge after? Also, you're listening to me right now, which is also something that Troy doesn't do.
I mean, maybe if I were leading this charge, I would have killed those people. I don't know. I cannot say. Maybe I would have. But still.
Don't you care
If
about
we-
your uncle? Don't you? What about Vanessa and your uncle? He got the. He's responsible for also because I don't see him here. I don't see them here.
Yes, I am worried. I have no idea where they are. But, I mean... he still tried to save them. It was a bad idea to put in Blake.
After
Then-
we all agreed to not do that, no less.
can see that. But difficult decisions need difficult answers.
Also, you weren't really you weren't there for the conversation we had at the mansion, but you know, I think Troy doesn't care about other people. I think he only cares about himself. You know what he was doing? He was whining in front of everybody about how much he lost. The only thing Troy cares about is, I think, honestly, mostly about I think Troy's a cool guy in high school. I think he's a cool friend to have around, but
Are we speaking of the same Troy? I mean, to me, Troy was a person that cared for everyone and wanted the best for everyone. And that goes through every timeline I've been to. I cannot believe he changed. Yeah, I mean, he may have done some stupid decisions, yes, but we all do and will do.
you're more than welcome to speak to him, to associate yourself with him, but I'd rather only talk to people who actually listen to me.
Sure.
Sarah, as you take the phone into the kitchen, presumably you dial a certain phone number.
Yeah, Grunt, I do dial a number.
Gonna hear a woman's voice on the other end say, hello, how can I help you?
Yes, I was told to make a call if I needed a favor.
Is this, what is the job then? I will relay the contract further.
The killing of God. Do I know Troy's last name? I know we talked about it, but I don't know if it was a.
I've decided, right, that it's Thompson. He never gave one, so.
Okay, I gotcha. What do you think when I was talking about tomorrow?
Tamara,
You
listen,
there? This is
listen,
my
you
time.
can be the bridge builder. Let the red cook. I'm in your corner, Tamara. Don't let these people bully you.
You let this evil vizier
I'm
talk to you.
cooking. I'm cooking.
I didn't deceive you. I told you from the jump, Tamara. As he's like takes a breath, probably stumbling for a second. The death of Troy Thompson and the handling of his body as well.
All right. Any other special mentions I need to pass along?
No, make it quick, make it painless, and make sure no one can find out what happened to him. Make it so no one can ask too many questions about what happened to him.
Understood. Have a good evening.
You too.
Yeah, you put down the phone, taking a deep breath. Are you gonna go back? There you can hear the two of them still talking. Gonna take a moment.
Yeah, I think she's gonna try to take a moment because she does not feel the greatest, Grunt.
Yeah. As eventually the two of you will see. Should give me a cool roll. Sarah.
Oh,
No worry, it's 50-50. Come on.
You will see Sarah coming back as she puts down the phone. It is sort of I think I don't remember. I think it is later in the evening, right?
because we went to the
Yeah.
hospital, we got
Yeah.
jumped, and then we made our way back. So yeah,
On foot, so it took a while.
yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
It is later in the evening. Presumably, you want to go home, the two of you, because technically, still have families, and they might be like, huh,
For now,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
your parents weren't involved in the in anything, so they're fine.
for now.
As
Can't harm you,
Sarah
Mac. He's
will.
not here. Can't retroactively fuck you over.
But tomorrow is right here. It's kidding. It's
I
a game.
can't believe this.
As Sarah will probably say goodnight. If there's nothing else said, she will say goodnight and make her way back home.
They'll also just quietly leave after that discussion.
You know, Sarah, that's a good point. Give me a detect roll, Sarah.
Oh, okay. Neato.
Reroll.
Roll that's yeah, Grunt.
Yeah, there's definitely like a weird atmosphere when you walked in. You expected you to be fucked up, but it seems like whatever Elena and Megan talked about, it kind of soured the mood, even worse than your conversation on the phone.
Hey, what's going on? Something happened? Oh God, please tell me something didn't happen.
No, nothing. Nothing happened.
It's not important. Right, Elena?
Okay, you guys are acting weird. Come on, we don't.
Are you getting pissy on me right now, Megan?
I still can't believe it.
What's going on?
I simply explained to Megan why I don't consider Troy my friend because of the myriad of actions he took, the myriad of mistakes he made, and I don't think I was acting with any sass of any kind, and I don't think I'm being unreasonable here. I don't, Megan. I don't mind you being friends with Troy, but you do you.
Is that what that's what's about? The whole Troy?
Yes, it was about Troy.
Megan, you gotta realize how bad this is, right?
I mean, it is bad, yes, but we have been through a lot of bad lately. Why can we
been-
not work out this?
Megan, 6 people are dead. Whoever was in that auditorium,
Actually, correction. More people are probably dead.
and
potentially.
whoever was in that auditorium has been changed without them knowing, and Alaric's gone. This is bad, and it wouldn't be so big of a deal, or wouldn't probably be as awful as it feels if it didn't feel like it's not going to happen again, or the fact that the trust that we had is gone, at least for me. We all
Even after-
look. Troy's. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Even after being explained the direct course of events and consequence of his actions, he didn't apologize. He didn't say sorry. He still insisted that he did, in fact, the right thing. The only thing he did was whine about his family life.
And God, Megan, I understand it. Okay, it's Troy. Okay, Troy, who always tried to, I don't know, help people as much as he could with his stupid little fucking schemes, and tried to always make, I don't know, I guess the best in people. But that doesn't excuse what's happened.
He didn't even admit fault. That's the biggest problem. He didn't admit fault. He didn't listen. He didn't admit no fault at all. He didn't like the problem was, what he did. He was like, all right, but then he did the same thing again.
And now we have this whole thing with this fucking science group, or whatever the hell we want to call them, and our family's lives are in their hands. God, we don't even know what your uncle or your sister's at.
And as the scientist lady said, right now we are supposed to go about our lives normally. Now, if he does something silly, once again, more people can be hit in the crossfire.
We don't got a safety net here, Megan. If we ever had one to begin with, it's gone now. So if one of us fucks up, we lose probably everything.
Guess we shouldn't fuck up. She's gonna smile and get upstairs.
gonna say it's your
Fuck.
house.
That was implied to get the fuck out. I think she was telling us.
She mid sentence.
Sarah kind of like sighs with the frustrating sound of saying fuck. She gets up. Oh, that's another thing in a shithole right now. We should probably take our leave.
Yeah.
Megan, sorry, Sam, I'm not having problem with people's names right now. Sarah probably walks a bit away from Megan's house before probably saying it quietly out loud. I've ordered the death.
You don't need to say it. I kind of figured when you walked away and to the phone. I remember that. Gave it. I remember who gave you the number.
Yeah.
There's no need to speak about this.
She kind of just nods. This is I don't know how to feel about this one, Elena.
Shouldn't feel great about this. It's not a good thing to do, but it's a necessary thing.
Yeah. The necessary thing.
As Elena would just give Sarah a hug.
Yeah, she'll lean into that.
You'll presumably after that, the two of you will head home, separating at some point. Well, I think you can make some reasonable excuses as to why you were a bit late for dinner. Not gonna be especially. I was gonna say. Sorry, go on.
I do have a quick question. Did they bring up about the school at all? Because I know there was a gas thing that happened, but is there any talk about that from our parents at all?
Honestly, probably they would ask. I think probably it would come up like small talk of like, but you through the conversation you will quickly sort of realize that actually not. Give me either detect or awareness.
Getcha.
I'll give it detect.
Get awareness.
Actually, it's the same, but for me, but
Oh, that's true as well. It's fine. I'll do the other one.
Yeah. The void. I'll do detect.
Nice.
Guys, no, it seems from the you managed to sort of dodge the conversation lightly to the point where you guys I don't think any of that was reported publicly. I think it was all handled under wraps. Which means a lot of people that you've talked with are sort of in the know, covering it up. The clerk at the clinic, the person like there's this scene suddenly you realize the grand scope of this operation. It's not that the Merc guys are just a bunch of lab coats in a lab. They seemingly have a lot of people. So your parents actually are completely unaware. They thought, yes, it's just a normal homecoming, and you stayed at Megan's house.
Yeah.
You know what,
The dawning
Helena, with that, but because you both succeeded. Well, there was a phone call made from Megan's house, informing them that you were there by your good friend Bobby.
Oh my!
Which is why they weren't really concerned.
Listen, there can be multiple explanations for this. It doesn't have to be the Terminator one. But let's not remove that one. Let's not remove that. Later, that's a
Why
conversation for
so
later.
many? Listen, look, the audience, and sit back down.
They could have just threatened Bobby to tell him to call. Put a gun to his head.
Damn, Megan,
That's it.
you're Is there anything else you would like to do before I switch to her?
No, it's a question for tomorrow to bring up. She wants to avoid phone lines right now. Talking next to her mom. There's her in person tomorrow. It's not like anyone's going to do anything silly tonight, right?
Yeah, Megan, you hear them leave. You just go in your room. Like, what are you doing?
She would just go into a room and lie down.
You turn off the lights. You just kind of like try to maybe go to sleep. You are quite tired. It was a long day. You sat many hours just waiting for you. Well, return to this whole shit fest. As you almost like hear almost like if somebody is whispering at the head of your bed. Very faint voice that says, "You don't look necessarily happy."
She's gonna get up. I like to sit down in the bed.
Yeah, you get up. At the corner of your bed is sort of next to the wall. There's no physical space for anyone to be there. As the voice will continue. Sorry, I didn't mean to spook you. Just a lot of things happen around here, and you look sad.
What are you? Or who are you?
Those the people at the lab told me Tammy. Who are you?
I am Megan.
Megan?
So you're from the lab?
Sort of complicated. You met the one they called Blank, right? She told me about
Yes.
some kids in town she saw.
Yes, I know about her. But why are you here? Shouldn't you be at the lab?
The lab more or less collapsed, I believe. I don't know exactly what happened above, but there were loud noises. People inside left. Most of the structure collapsed. Left me there. Dark.
It must be horrifying.
I think I saw one of your friends come in. To the place they keep me. He waved at me. I think I waved back, but I saw me.
I guess you must have met Troy.
There's a reason why I'm also reaching out now. Folks at the lab are gone. I'm still locked here, but hoping you would be able to help me. Maybe I can help you?
I mean, I'm not sure how you could help me, but maybe I can help you, yes.
Well, there's this guy that isn't here with me, and he's not doing very well. Alaric? He's trapped here with me. Both trapped here.
Alaric, you say?
That's how he said he was called.
Oh my god.
Why? I mean, kind of like I was told you're his friend.
Yes, yes, yes. I am. Just thought he was dead.
Oh no, we're both alive, although we're stuck here. The scientists, they had a way. They were trying to open a doorway, way for them to inspect my prison safely. Atmosphere here, the not really a livable place, unless you're like me, but weird. Your friend, he's not doing well. I don't know how much longer he has.
Okay, so what can I do?
There's a way that can open finish what the scientists started, but maybe a bit more well, the way they did it allowed them to walk in, but then that doorway doesn't allow anyone to walk out. So you made a door that allowed traversal in both directions, then both me and your friend could leave this horrifying place.
Are there any other creatures or persons with you?
No. Blank used to hang out, but he left. According to your friend, was possibly taken. I'm no longer here. There was another young one that they brought in, but I don't know where she is at either.
Oh, okay, right. But I have no idea how to make that door or fix that door. I mean, I know my way around cars, but that's it.
Are you squeamish? Sorry, and guy, you muted yours.
I'm back. No, I don't. I wouldn't say so.
If there might be someone who can help you with that part. As you hear a secondary voice in your head, it sounds quite differently than the other one. It says, I can indeed. It is a simple matter.
And who might you be?
My name is not relevant. I'm here to help you the portal.
Sure. I mean, a name would still be great.
That was not part of the deal, Amy. As I said, the first voice was quite secretive. Work with him on this one.
Sure. Sure. So, mysterious guy, what do you want me to do?
Quite simple. Need source of blood. About a liter of it. Your measurements. And I will help you prepare the spell.
Okay, sure, you need it in a bottle or
Any
wait?
type will do. Small animal, human. I don't care. Your own, but I'm not sure you would survive that process.
Sure. Guess I find an animal then. But I would definitely have to sleep over it. So, I don't know how this thing works with your voices, or if you're still here. I have no idea.
The second voice will say, "Oh, here, think you have time. Fortunately, it seems your friends have decided against that.
What do you mean?
Certain phone call was made. How much do you
What
trust
about?
them?"
I mean, before today, I would have given my life and I would have trusted them with everything they said.
Oh.
Today, I'm not sure.
I would suggest you move quickly. Or I'm not yet quite familiar how your world works. I believe when one makes a secret phone call away from you, be concerned.
I guess I should be. Did not really thought of anything. Okay, I guess I'll make my way out then. Just gonna get up and get changed.
Yeah. So, listen, about like, if you want to find animals to fucking shank and drain of blood, we need like the equivalent of 3 to 4 cats.
Sounds good to me.
I think. Oh, give me a stunt roll to try and like fucking catch some local cats from some of your neighbors.
So bad.
Mom, where did the Fifi go? We don't know.
Yeah, no.
Not your night. Not your night. As They're like 3 hours. You try and catch a couple of them. You fail. You spook them. They're still sort of injured, so it doesn't really help. You think this is gonna get better?
No, but still no cats.
It's gonna be worse.
I know.
The voice will say, seems that you are having trouble with getting the required materials. I could assist if you are willing to bargain.
She's gonna raise an eyebrow. Assist me how?
Provide you the animals ready, hot, delivered. In
You can do
exchange,
that?
can do many things.
And what's in it for you?
Understand the concept of a middleman. I help you, do something for me. On and on it goes.
Sure, totally understood, but I guess you won't tell me what I need to do?
Of course, before I deliver my part, you will pack. You will actually say man who will arrive at. There will be a man who will arrive at your home. Leave the garage door open, and he will leave with your car. Change. He will drop off what you need.
No, that's a weird request, but sure, I guess we can get another car.
And head back home and leave your garage door and car keys in contact, as well as any papers you possess.
Sure. She's gonna go back.
Yeah. Well, you leave the garage door open and kind of head inside and wait. About 3 hours will pass as you are now in the early hours of the morning. Give me an endure roll. See if you snooze. Yeah, you sort of doze off, and what awakes you is the sound of your own car engine as it pulls out of the driveway, and you just hear it drive away. You can go to the garage, and it's a large box. You will open it. You will see 4 cats inside. But look quite well taken care of and well fed. Probably house cats. Stare at you with kind of like confused glances. Couple of meows.
Yeah, she's gonna close the garage door and get on with
You hear the
killing
voice
them.
say, "This spot will do. Enough room." Now why don't you give me a cool roll? See how well you butcher these cats.
Oh god.
I'm giving you the Flavia treatment. Glad I don't open my soundboard though.
That's what you get for dealing with the devil.
Yeah, it's a struggle. It's not clean. You have to grab one as it like starts fighting the moment it realizes as you plunge the knife and it's not a clean death. It's kind of screeches and before it like kind of goes limp. As you use the blood, and suddenly you feel these images pop into your head as the voice instructs you how to draw these intricate runes with the blood on your garage floor. After the first cat is sort of drained from as the blood stops flowing out of it, you take the next one, and the next one, and the next one ends. By the end of this, you are all messy, covered in grime and dried up blood, but the circle and the runes are done. As you will sort of just suddenly feel words coming into your mouth as you are instructed to perform a certain chant, as you will see the runes start to illuminate as blackness from the corners of your garage starts to gather in the middle of the circle, as a smaller portal opens, as this sort of shadowy mist flows out of it. See two people emerging from it. Recognize one of them is in fact Alaric. As he the moment he falls out of it, he kind of crawls on the floor, coughing and trying to catch his breath. As this woman exits after him, as her appearance is anything but humane. As you see the fangs and sort of her very pale skin, as the shadows almost seem to cling to her, but she will help Alaric up. She coughs a couple more times. She then looks at you and says, "Oh, this is much better, thank you."
You're welcome. Are you good, Alaric?
Yeah, I'm good. Where's I need to find Sarah. We need to talk with her.
They're not here. I assume they are back home. But you should really rest. I mean, you don't look good.
I'll be able to rest after this. As he sort of gets off and dusts himself, as he'll kind of start stumbling towards the door, as he's gonna look at him. It's he was very determined. How stop him unless you physically try to.
Yeah, no, I let that be. He's his own man.
So she says, there is something that form him as Alaric and walks out of the garage. There is a side effect. It's an operation that I didn't form him, but I think believe he had some very powerful abilities before. Those are I'm not sure if it's permanent, but at least for now, gone.
Oh God. Oh, okay. I will tell him as soon as he's back.
Nancy. Take my leave. Want to actually be able to stretch my legs. Your Earth is much nicer place than where the scientists kept me.
I can imagine. It was nice meeting you, Tammy.
Likewise. Maybe I'll see you around. So, head out. I'm Not sure, Megan. Are you just gonna? What are you gonna do now? You're tired. It's about 5 in the morning.
Yeah, I thought about going to Sarah's, but I think she's going to sleep.
Yeah, you are quite tired, as Sarah. You are awakened by taps at your window. You kind of open your eyes, a bit groggy. You realize the taps are small pebbles hung at your side window.
She probably goes to the window, looking confused to open up and see who's the hell's going on.
Sort of in the very dim light that's cast from the street, you realize that's a Lark waving down at you.
Lark? What the?
Kind of like shushes you and gestures for you to come out of the house. Because I believe your room is at the first floor, so you're one. Unless you want to fucking throw your hair down, Rapunzel, I don't think you.
Yeah. Yeah, she would definitely do that very quickly.
Quietly move out of the house, as once you're outside, he's gonna give you like a very tight hug.
Yeah, she does the same. Does the same.
I was never gonna see you again.
How are you here? I saw you. How did you get out? Oh, where did you go?
She took me somewhere horrible. I felt my entire body like twisted, and I was trapped in this place. It was dark. I couldn't properly breathe. Horrendous, and there was like this other entity called herself Amy. I think she was like somehow related to the scientist, to Merc. Next thing I knew, I was crawling my way back into Megan's garage.
Megan's garage?
I think she made some sort of deal with Amy. I just wanted to see you honestly. I didn't stick to ask questions.
No, God, I'm so. I would never. She kind of like just keeps on holding him close, essentially. God, okay. It's only been a day, but okay, a lot's happened.
I think your parents might have a freak out if I sneak in with you, but
So,
what?
come on. Yeah, she's like, so what? Basically, she was saying.
No, he's gonna chuckle, and yeah, I guess you can bring him inside.
Yeah, she does. So, tries to get him some. I'm not sure if he looks like he's hungry or he needs.
Yeah, he looks rather very like exhausted. You get him some water.
Yeah. So, it's a lot to talk about, but we can do it. We can do it in the morning.
He's like gonna sort of lean into it. Like, guess I could use a bit of.
Yeah, you look like you're about to fall dead on your ass right now. So, I won't add any more stress to your body right now.
Really appreciate that, you know.
Of course. Just, God, I'm happy. Happy you're here.
Honest, I thought I would never see you again.
Me too. Crimson said there was a. Oh, she made it seem like if you even get back out, then there's a good chance you would, I don't know, slip somewhere else.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I kind of like tries to like brush something off.
Hey, we can talk about it. Anything, okay? I already lost you once, so come on. What's going
He
on?
kind of like points at the clock on the wall.
Hmm.
He like sort of almost like clenches his fist a bit and says, my powers are gone."
Shit. Are you okay?
Listen, I don't. I honestly, probably gonna a lot of fucking shit. But when I was down there, it was one day for you. That's felt a lot longer for me, but I was thinking actually maybe there's a part of me that's a bit really. I walked out and I realized I couldn't.
He's gonna roll a detect to see if he's good actually, just to make
Yeah.
sure.
Let's roll.
Yeah.
Failure from the
I-
gods.
I
It's a
have
free
a
dice.
free reroll as well. Do I do the free reroll first, right?
Well, yeah, free roll is always.
Okay.
Now, Red,
Mhm.
go all in.
Ignore Satan.
Alright,
Ignore
listen,
Lucifer.
I'm just saying, if you get a higher success, it might be worth it. Might be some
Hmm.
juicy bits of information that I'm not gonna
Should
reveal
not-
to you. That's what that.
Yeah, that's true. He has lied to me all day today. You're right, though, Mac. But you know what? We
There's
gamble here,
two
as we always
dice.
say.
It's not the worst gamble.
Look at him lying to me,
Such a
Mac.
shame.
Look at him lying to me. Yeah.
Why do people? I think I also fall for this with that.
You also, I don't know, Mac,
Yeah.
because when I go all in on two dice, I succeed. I don't know. Seems like other people issue.
Yeah, Sarah just probably puts her hand on his face. It's like, look, Lord, powers, no powers, Time Lord, or guy in my goddamn closet. I don't care. As long as you're okay, as long as you're safe.
I think your mom and dad will freak out if they just see me sleeping on the couch.
Oh, at the very least, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I don't really give a shit. My parents gonna say. And I think I get a way to spin this at the very least.
Then I will have to rely on you, as he will in fact lean in. It's kind of like not lean, but like sort of lie down on the couch and put his head on you, as he immediately just fucking falls asleep.
Yeah, she basically stays close to him, as she won't leave his side.
Well, we'll remind you that put a contract on
Mhm.
Troy.
Yeah, Grunt. I did put a contract on Troy. Does it change the fact that Troy will still fuck this up for her later down the line? Is the question, because now
Well,
Lark doesn't have
you
his
know,
powers.
Alaric is also friends with Troy. I feel like it's up to you if you want to tell him or not. I'm just saying, it's up to you.
Oh, God.
I'll remind you that
okay.
Troy's last interaction with Alaric were positive.
Yeah.
Troy, in fact, is the one that helped Alaric stay with you. So I
Just tell him that he fucked it royally up. Give him the explanation
Yeah,
Crimson gave
yeah.
for him.
This is gonna be a very very strange conversation, as she will. Lark, I have to tell you something. You're not gonna like it, but I put a hit on Troy.
a hit.
I told them to kill him.
Ooh, why?
Because the guy went fucking to shit, Lark. Because Troy got 6 people killed. He made some decisions that got used.
That's the bitch's fault, not Troy's.
He told her everything. First day, Alark. Told her everything about you. Told her everything about Blank. And she used it, mocked us, said it wasn't even that hard. And I didn't want to put this on you when you just got back. But those scientists, whatever they did, they're watching. And they did something to us. I don't know what it is, but they're watching us. And say we do something out of line or it's wrong or whatever. That means our family's lives are on the line.
To me. Don't know exactly what happened, but she's a master assassin. Probably zeroed in on Troy because saw his rather naive spirit. I'll remind you that that's the same naive spirit that kept us together, Sarah. Kept me from losing my shit.
I was trying to talk to him, try to make him understand. He wouldn't see reason. He didn't. Like, you don't understand. I saw you.
I know.
I saw you.
I'm here, right? This is still fixable.
Are you sure?
Yeah, make a thought off, please.
What did he say? What was the last one thing he said, Grunt?
Actually, let me something.
I'm looking at the conga. I'm refreshing the chat picture page.
Why would you assume he's just gonna fucking? Hopefully this will never cut it off. Holy shit. You can hear everything.
What's going on over there? The
How-
studio's got some new
How-
audio, right?
I was gonna say, what? How is this audio? Jesus.
It's just
It's
a bit
so-
quiet. It's just quiet.
Yeah.
Quiet.
Oh,
It's really weird.
I
Wow.
have you on 200. I have you on 200. And it's quite quiet.
let me
Like you're a
switch back
distant.
down.
You're actually coming from the void.
You are on the other side.
Anyways, I put it back to normal.
Hmm.
Is it
Welcome
still
back.
bad?
No, it's fine.
No, it's fine, it's
We're
normal.
right back.
Yeah. So God, yeah. She just said like call it off, basically.
She looks at him for a minute before nodding, and going to go make that phone call again.
Yeah. As the woman's voice will come through and say, "Oh, how can I help you?"
Hello. I'm calling because I made a request. My name's Sarah.
Oh, right. I believe you've made a request at this offer earlier. Is something wrong? Have the conditions changed?
Yes, new information has been brought to light, and I would like to call off my previous request.
Understood. Is there anything else?
No. Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too. She hangs up the phone, puts up a bit of a sigh.
As Alaric will put his hand on your shoulder, like, listen, we'll talk with him. I think I can get through to him. Thank you.
She doesn't smile, but she nods as she will go back to hug him.
But yeah, I hug you back and sit there as eventually in the morning, parents here. I'll remind you, your aunt, I think, is still in the fucking hospital. Suffered a
Yes.
rather traumatic incident recently.
Mhm.
So I don't think stay overnight is a thing, right?
You mean stay at the hospital?
Yeah.
Depends on how bad it is and if the hospital will allow it. Some do.
Well, listen, this is a small town. I think your mother was like, my sister can't be alone right now. They're like, cool. As you will see your dad having into the living room, kind of noticing you with Alaric on the couch as Alaric's like snoozing.
Yeah, she's gonna go talk to her father in another room to probably have a conversation. Because let's see if we can spin this.
Yeah, he's kind of like doing the very like suspicious eyebrow raised as you hush him into the kitchen.
Morning, Dad. Sorry,
Nakaboyan?
it's not what it looks like. You never need a place to go. Okay.
Did look a bit
And-
ragged.
Yeah, things have been rough. But
Is
well,
he like
his
from
name's
school? I don't. How did you?
we met. Well, this time around, Log didn't start the school thing, right, Gren?
Oh,
Yeah. We met outside of school. Dad, he doesn't have anywhere else to go, and he is important to me.
fucking flabbergasted. Give me a speech roll.
God, she's not really lying to him either. God, I can't use my thing. I'm adrenaline.
Or dice, I believe, in the reroll.
Yeah.
Oh, kind of like time, like. No. Mother stayed overnight. Your aunt. How about I make you a very simple breakfast? I just leave at the hospital, check in on them, and, well, you behave. Can I trust you to behave?
Scout's honor.
Alright. Start the fucking, what's the word?
Oven.
Yeah, but like the things on the oven that
The burner.
yeah. Stove.
Jesus. I both out of there. I did not have the right word either. Okay.
Yeah, he'll prep a breakfast if you want to make any phone calls in the morning, Sarah. I think there might be a few people who should learn about this
Actually,
revelation.
Elena was about to call Sarah.
Yeah, and Megan's gonna call Sarah.
You're sleeping.
You two are you're sleeping, Megan.
God,
Yeah.
Failed the enduro. Sarah, you could call Elena if you want.
Yeah. We're in the universe. We're both picking up that phone. It's just I get there a little bit quicker than you.
Immediately. Hey, what's up?
Elena, it's Lark. He's back.
What?
Yeah, he showed up last night, and he's I don't want to tell you the whole details, but he's okay. I'm not too sure what happened. We need to meet up, hopefully at Megan's house, to figure out what the hell's going on.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Alright, then, yeah, I'm gonna get ready. I'm just gonna tell Mom I'm hanging out with Megan and stuff.
At the very least, I'll try to reach out to Megan, or you can try to reach out to her. But I think we're best to meet up there to have a conversation.
I'm just gonna meet up there. Was gonna tell us something anyway.
Okay.
Meet you there.
Also, the thing with Troy, I called it off.
All right.
Okay. Talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon.
Gonna give Megan a ring too. If you want?
You told me
Yeah.
to give her a ring? Okay. She will give her a ring.
Also, take like a minute before Megan, you're awakened from your slumber on the couch by the phone ringing.
Yeah, she's gonna get up and answer the phone.
Megan, it's me. He's well. Apparently, you know he's back.
Yeah, I know, yes.
Okay, we're gonna meet up at your place. I think we need to have a chat.
I guess, yes, we should have. See you guys.
Oh, we'll be there soon. She will say goodbye.
You realize, Sarah, Alaric is now up, and your dad's having a chat with him, or a walk up to them, and dad's like, "Well, omelet's done. See you later today."
See you later. Tell mom. Mom and aunt. No, I hope they're doing all right.
He'll nod and give Alaric a very sturdy pat on the shoulder before.
I hope that wasn't an awkward conversation.
Honestly, I've had worse.
Well, my dad's usually a chill guy, so don't let. He's more. His bark is more worse than his bite.
Yeah. It's yeah. Sort of kind of like shivers a bit. Just so take me a bit to get used to it, you know.
Yeah, just take all the time you need. I know. If don't really have a lot of change of clothes for you, but we can find something.
From my clothes.
Well, it's the same clothes you've been wearing since you got out of the weird place you were in. I'm not sure if it has any. Yeah.
I never stopped to consider. I'll kind of be like, well, I have any clothes, I suppose.
I think I have some stuff here. Troy's left a couple things when he's been over here every once in a while.
Right. You'll switch clothes. You'll have breakfast before heading over to Megan's place, unless there's anything you want to talk to him during this time.
I don't think at the moment right now she's more worried. It doesn't want to cause any more stress for him right now.
Yeah,
I don't think it's much.
You do get the feeling that he is sort of like trying to like sort of just go through the motions, ignore some of the big elephants in the room.
Yeah, she's probably hovering around him, making sure he's okay mostly.
Yeah. Sure, Elena, you want to do something before heading over to Megan's?
No, not really. No issues there.
Get the phone number, call him back. No, it's actually back on.
I say
Sean
go
be
to
like, what the fuck? Come on now.
epically trolled. Epically, he's on the bus driving out. I sneak into Sarah's house. I steal it. What do I roll?
So yeah, we'll probably arrive at Megan's place kind of like 5-10 minutes before Sarah does. Because I'm a mean person. As Megan, you will presumably let Elena walk in.
Hey there.
Hi. I guess Sarah told you.
I mean, yes, why I'm here.
Great.
I mean, it is great, yeah.
Yeah, I guess while we wait for Sarah, I'm gonna start cleaning. It's a mess in the garage. Be right back.
Unironically, the blood you did, that like disappeared the moment you did the ritual. Now the cat bodies though, those are still there.
No.
Yeah, she's gonna clean them out.
How are you gonna clean them out exactly? Are you gonna bury them in the backyard? Oh.
Yes, she will bury them.
Well, no, Elena, why don't you give me an awareness roll?
You're a thing, not since Elena will not automatically suspect that you are fucking the demonic ritual. Let's see here.
Holy shit.
A higher success. even.
No, Elena, it's a bit weird the fact that you see a sort of so there's some dirt the hallway. You see the like bits of dirt underneath sort of Megan's fingernails. In fact, there's a stain of blood on like fucking and the dirt sort of leads into the backyard.
Yeah, she'll fall into the backyard. Actually, she's a bit curious. My flaw is too curious, in fact, so she will fall into the backyard.
I mean, Megan, you do see her, or in fact, next door. I'm not sure if you want to stop her or not.
Do I see the cat? I'm not sure if she's still burying or if she's done with the cat
Well, no,
bodies.
because I assume she buried the cats after the. Otherwise, the smell would be pleasant.
Yeah, I'm not sure how like the earth looks like. Basically,
Well, Mac, you haven't gotten to that part yet. That's why I'm asking her. Did she stop you or no?
You need anything?
no, just want to check something out here.
And what would that be?
All right, Megan, what you do?
What I did?
The blood was on like Megan, and dirt under Megan's fingernails, right?
So the dirt is underneath her fingernails. There's some on the ground, the hallway leading towards the back, and there's it's a faded blood smear on her shoe.
She would simply point at the shoe.
It's none of a concern. I just got Alaric back. What important, right?
Can't. You know, Troy also got Porthos code, right? I hope for God that whatever you did will not have bigger fallout. I do remind you, Troy also got Porthos killed successfully.
I know. I stabbed him.
Yeah, and after that, Alaric got kidnapped and Merc took over the town.
I am aware.
Right then. Let's hope that whatever you did will not make the situation worse.
Yes, let's hope so.
As the door opens and Sarah and Alaric will walk in.
Gang's all well. Just about everyone's here.
Yeah, no, Elena, you do see Alaric heads in fact back. Looking a bit worse for wear, that at least he got a few hours of sleep and a meal.
Are you holding up, Alaric?
Considering, I think I'm doing good.
Glad to hear that.
Listen, I think we need to all sit down, have a conversation, figure out our next move. Okay?
That should happen there. Let's come on. Let's. I think it's better for you to sit down, and I think you're still looking pretty haggard.
Yeah, we're not sure. Looks at you, Sarah. It's like two of them know.
He kind of glances at Megan and shakes the negative. Not all of us.
Hey, now we're not killing Troy.
What? Why would we kill Troy?
Just because he's a dumbass, and he'll kind of ignore that comment. He'll consider that you, Elena, and he'll say, it's because he's a dumbass. It's not the reason enough to kill someone, okay? We can keep him in check. Handle his
We can't.
zaniness.
I tried to talk to him. It didn't work.
Well, that's your
even
problem. You
look-
try to talk with him. Don't talk with him. You lie to him. You manipulate him.
But the problem is, what if he charges ahead into a landmine? Then you can't talk to him unless you tackle him. And sadly, I don't have the endurance to tackle him.
Well, I do, so leave him to me, okay?
All right
Big
then.
problem, you should know. I don't have my powers anymore. I don't know what the fuck happened, but when Megan brought me back, I just couldn't stop time anymore.
Yes, I was supposed to tell you that. It could be permanent. It could come back. I'm not sure.
Oh, grimace at that. Well, it doesn't matter right now. Right now, it matters that we get everyone out of this safe and sound, okay? We deal with shitty corporation and make sure that the people in town don't get fucked. Okay?
Yeah, Selena will not more determined at that.
Okay. Has anyone called Troy?
No,
Oh, I just
at
got
least I haven't.
Okay.
That's-
We don't need to inform him about this then. It's good. Keep him out of this as much as possible.
As Elena looks at Megan, right, Megan?
I'm not gonna get Troy in trouble. Not gonna call him. For now.
And what's our biggest issue then? Where's your uncle? Where's your sister?
I don't know. I'm not sure where they are exactly.
Anyone?
Last we know,
Go ahead.
oh, sorry. Last we know, they were handled by Crimson, which means they were probably handed off. Either they were probably handed off to Merc. That would be my first guess. I'm not sure how they would handle them, but they mentioned collateral, so I assume still alive somewhere.
It's good. That's good.
I hope so.
Yeah, easily get them out. Any other mess I should know about?
They're still. We can go around town checking for some other people. There was also Angel. I'm not sure whether what happened to him.
Yeah, he Porthos showed up. Oh god, yeah, Porthos showed up and got his hands on angels, got his hands on everybody.
Yeah, he'll probably ask more questions. I suppose you can fill him in on all the details.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no point to leave him out of the loop. Yeah.
He'll be like, after everything, he'll be like, fuck you. Just thought it was a coincidence he ran into her.
Yeah.
Ooh.
again, the reason why I was not hopeful about talking to him was again zero introspection after the charge against Porthos.
Yeah, his whole better to do something than nothing attitude really bit you in the ass there.
Yeah.
Which is why, my opinion, keep him in the dark. Don't tell him anything. He'll charge, but he'll charge aimlessly and pointlessly. The sounds of it right now, he's a bit on the downward spiral. Okay.
Surely it's.
At the very least, we know Merc has people at your local clinic covering this shit up.
Lena will also mention, I'm not sure, and to make sure it was not lost in the thing, there's also Bobby. I'm not sure whether he was threatened or he's in on it. And we know Angel was an informant. Maybe Bobby had a similar arrangement forced upon him for some way. Because Bobby did call my mom and tell her that everything was fine, which means he did cover up for us being missing.
Do what?
Maybe there's an explanation, Megan. Maybe Elena's right. Maybe there's something else we're missing here.
Again, Angel was also an informant, and he was coerced into it. But I'm just relaying what my mom told me.
I mean, yes, but it's Bobby.
Alternate timelines, entire family shifted around.
I was about to say, doesn't Troy have a sister now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Angel also became an informant all of a sudden out of nowhere.
Apparently we're old friends.
I think for the time being, we assume Bobby is working with. Keep it to our chest. Be a good ace to have later down the line. We move now. It'll be too suspicious. Town's probably under watch. Probably keeping an eye on all of you. Go to the clinic. If you ask questions, they'll immediately pick up on it.
I mean, we were told to go on with our lives as usual.
Shit. Tomorrow's a school day too. Think you can maintain cover for a bit? It'll be easier for me to move on my own, because they shouldn't expect me. Shouldn't
Oh, it was a bit
know
of
who I am.
I was a bit alone, and they tend to be quiet at school. Should be fine. None of us were really that popular, except for Troy.
Are you sure going alone is a good idea? You just got back. You sure?
Or maybe I can take a bit of a break.
Put a rest at the very least.
Tomorrow, while you go to school like normal high schoolers, I'll drop by the clinic, see if I can learn anything. Gonna be a bit weird doing it old school.
Hopefully he's treated as riding a bicycle.
Don't have any. Suppose you have any weapons? I see like books around.
I'm gone. Sadly.
Really old school then. I'm sorry, about all of this.
I think you really have a lot to apologize here, Lark. There were a lot of choices made that didn't really, I don't think you could have seen it coming.
Yeah, but if it weren't for my, time powers wouldn't be dragged into this whole mess.
We had a choice to fuck you over or not. We could have simply helped sign up with Karen and pushed you away.
Point. If I don't have my powers, do you think they'll still hunt me down now?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I think
we'll find out.
yeah, they probably don't know. I mean, the general directive was not to go directly after you. I think I think it's best to labor on the assumption that they'll better be safe than sorry, and even if we were to tell them, they'll probably just shoot you anyway to make sure.
Probably right. Just, kind of like looks at you, Sarah said. The bright part, silver lining, and get to spend more time together, right? I don't think I'll be traveling to New York to ski anytime soon.
Yeah, I'm glad to see. I don't see the positives at the very least. Nice to have you here for a little bit.
I think.
I'm sure
Yeah.
you'll get your.
I don't think it'll be a little bit, but
Oh no, I know you enough, well enough to large to know you'll get yourself with some type of mischief.
coins are gone, my gear is gone, and without my powers, I don't think I can enact most of the things I was planning.
Well, we'll find another plan, right? One door closes doesn't mean there won't be some other doors or a window to smash through.
Do you even want another plan? Just kind of shakes his
Right.
head.
Can I roll a detect on this one for a
Yeah.
second, if that's alright?
I mean, what are you detecting him on? What are you trying to insight here?
This moment of him is like, do we even want a plan? Just like scoffing. Is it him being depressed that he lost his powers, or there's something else going on here?
Most likely, but yeah, I can only.
Yeah. Ah, damn it. Yeah. There you go.
There's a level of frustration within him right now. See bubbling underneath. He seems a bit
Yeah.
upset at you, the fact that he seems to think you're pushing him away.
What?
Damn, even
Yes,
I'm
sir.
not convinced by that one, Red.
What do you mean?
What?
But she-
No!
No, I was writing down surprised, and she kind of puts her hand on her over him, like, "Hey, it's okay. Like, I'm not trying to. I know this is really important to you. More than anything else, it's the one thing you really wanted to do."
Red.
Hmm?
Could go all in. This is a bit of information that I could give. With a
Grant,
higher
every
success.
Every time you say this, I fail. I'm gonna fail
It's 2
again.
dice. I don't know. I've succeeded on 2 dice.
Don't,
Oh my god.
Red, don't. It's a dog ass chance mathematically. Never mind.
Look at that, Mac. Look at that, you naysayer. As there's frustration. Frustration, though, is directed at you. Trying to push him
Oh.
away, but it doesn't seem that bothered to have lost the powers, honestly.
Okay. I think, Grant, this would probably be a conversation she would have with him in private.
Mhm.
That's all right to say. Yeah. Right now, she doesn't want to call him out for this right now.
Listen, you can at least the days you can take the day off. You can have a chat with him in
Yeah, sure.
private, something else, because otherwise, if you stay here too long, Megan's about to be abducted by aliens. So
Again, I'm sorry. I'm not sure what the aliens want to do with you, but Tamara's not here for a second.
I am still here, but I will be gone in 4 minutes.
Ah.
Last thing Elena says before they head off is like, remember, like, whatever. Is there anything you need to Anything you need us to do, just witness together.
He'll smile at you, nod. I don't think Sarah and Elena want to spend too much time with you, Megan, especially after recent events.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward.
Understandable. Yeah.
Sarah will, before she leaves, give Megan a hug and tell her thank you, at the very least. I'm not sure what you did, but thank you. And if you need anything, please don't hesitate.
She's gonna nod. Just say, I hope it was worth it, yes.
Listen, about Troy, I know you don't have to forgive me for that. And I'm not gonna ask that of you, but still. Be careful. I'm not sure what you did, Megan, or what it cost you, but be careful.
I'm always careful. You know me. She's gonna put on a smile.
Yeah, I definitely know you. But call me if you need anything.
I will, yes. And take care of him, and she's gonna look at Alaric. Don't lose him again.
Okay, they're gone now, Mac. It's just us two, I think. Like
Okay.
Tamara left. Welcome back, Tamara.
But I just wanted to say bye because I have to leave.
Okay, bye tomorrow.
Give your kisses,
Bye.
your cat's kisses. Bye.
I will. Bye. See you at Dragon Age.
See ya.
Yep.
Let's take it from me, Mac. Take it from me.
This is the actual game over. Hate survives and fuck us over later. Tomorrow is the bridge builder. And you see, she also built the bridge for Hate to drive over, to run over with the suicide vest into us and blow us up.
It's like, I was hoping to tell Alaric in the morning when it was too late for him to stop me. So yeah, I made a hit on Troy. Yeah, it's already done. I did it last night, actually.
Okay, I am back.
Welcome back.
I'm gonna say this again so you can hear the joke. But Tamara's the bridge builder. She built a bridge so Hate can run over it with a suicide vest. Masterful playground.
You tease me, you lying son of a bitch.
This serial attack, you see, the demon deals actually means nothing. Like, maybe it'll be in a future game, like the demon will come back or something.
Also, Tamara did leave.
Yes,
Yeah.
But given the fact that you two departed Megan's house, I don't have to kidnap her. Yeah, Elena and Sarah, you take your leave.
Is Alaric coming with, or is he?
Yes.
Because I want. Okay.
As the two of you leave the house. Well, the three of you leave the house. Maybe we should take some of the back roads, just to be careful.
Sounds good.
We'll kind of jump over a couple of fences, you would say. Okay, so don't think we should tell her everything either.
I didn't want to say it out loud, but yes.
Was I'll admit Troy fucked up big time, but it's also kind of predictable. By the same logic, it's also predictable that she will fuck up things eventually. There's at least a high chance.
Nothing else. She's been through a lot, and I'm worried about her mentally. More than anything else.
Her family's still missing.
Vulnerable,
And-
easy to take advantage of. We keep our eyes peeled. Without my powers, premises again, they are much easier to take out.
Well, be careful.
Hopefully, I'm not exactly sure because keeping an eye on everyone in town seems very difficult. So, and the fact that they infected everyone that's at school, I imagine that's how they're gonna keep an eye on things. Say Bobby is working for them. Well, might have him, somebody else reporting in.
Yeah, I can't imagine Bobby. But Elena's right. This is a different set of people. They're not the same ones we knew.
An angel was an informant. There might be more. And Crimson explained that there's a lot of attention on this town.
Imagine that.
It probably increased even before there was attention there. It probably increased multiple fold.
Now that we're outside, I need to explain what happened with me coherently. At least what I think happened to me. I was dragged into this weird place. It was dark and I couldn't really breathe. There was this woman speaking to me, asking me questions. I don't remember exactly our entire conversation. I not physically well, but told her about you. Yes, she reached out to Megan. She got us both out. Now that woman knew about Blank. Not sure exactly what the relationship between those two is, but at the very least, she seemed to have a grudge against the Merc scientists.
Oh, enemy of my enemy and stuff.
So that's my hope that maybe I can contact this lady again and work with her, help the town.
If she was like one of their victims and things like that.
Sounded like she was one of their experiments. Said they kept her there.
Okay. And nothing else. Elena's right. Well, we have a friend, and not too sure how long she's been under their table. We can probably help her out if she needs some assistance. Not too sure how well you can adjust after being wherever or however long you guys she was in there.
Yeah. So I think take the day off, relax, recover. See what tomorrow brings, right?
It's a little bit of normalcy, I guess, as much as possible. Gonna get some new clothes as well, maybe.
Apparently
We can get
these
you
were
something.
Troy's, so not the best fitting, but beggars can't
A
be
bit of
choosers.
shopping. It's a bit of shopping. I think will do nice for everyone.
They'll chuckle a bit and nod. Unfortunately, I don't think it'd be good if I'm seen in public with. secret cover and all.
Yeah. At the very least, no one knows about you outside of, well, Crimson.
I think Crimson right now is celebrating her victory, so we should be fine on that front. She said she's not done here. She's gone back to wherever she came from.
Yeah. My dad, I just told him that I met you outside of school and that you needed a place to stay. Well, you had no other place to stay.
Yeah, he was weird with me, but like I said, not the worst.
Father finding a strange, unknown boy in her daughter's in his home. I think he might have had ideas.
Did stress to him that you were important to me, so he may have gotten, some ideas.
Yes, I think he would always had those ideas. There was no way to assuage him otherwise. Unless you make up a story of you were just like a car crash survivor. You dragged him.
I don't think that would have worked out that well.
Yeah.
Pull a nod.
That reminds me, where are you going to stay? I'm willing to keep you in my house as much as you want.
I mean, Megan's house for now is
About to
Her parents
suggest,
are-
I think Megan's house might be the easiest, no questions asked. So I'm pretty sure your dad thinks I'm some homeless man. So
well. Listen, that's fine. He's gonna. I don't think he'll tell her mom that her daughter is dating a homeless man. Hopefully.
My dad's usually the one you don't have to really worry about. My mom's the one you have to fear.
well, maybe you can tell I'm like Angel's friend then. I'm part of a
Yeah, you're one of his gangsters after the incident. Yeah, because that's public knowledge. You're gonna need
Yeah.
a place to stay after like the gang yes, you get in air quotes gang dispute.
that might be the easiest lie. I'm ruffian.
At the very least, I do like bad boys, so I guess it all fits together.
I suppose I can't get rid of that tag, can I?
Sadly, no, but it'll work in your favor.
I'll nod. Or if you have any plans today.
Again, living a normal life right now as per orders.
Yeah, I'm not sure what intend on doing. You have the rest of the day to yourselves.
Well, then I would suggest any like hanging out probably as some.
Yeah, at the very least, if she can, Sarah would like to talk to Lark. If they have to talk probably for a second while right here in the smoke, because I don't know if he has to go off and do his
No,
sleuthing
but
thing.
he'll do that tomorrow.
Okay.
And
I
right
think we'll-
now, if you don't want to be at Megan's place, listen. Unfortunately, your dad's not gonna be in for a bit, so you do have the house to yourself, Sarah. You can bring both of
Yeah,
them there over.
Elena will excuse herself if you tell her to, we have a private talk.
Yeah, if you want to just get some sandwiches from the house, I assume we have little sandwiches somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, Elena, you can give them a bit of a moment. I don't think they need the entire day to themselves, unless that's what
Yeah.
Sarah wants.
No.
Listen, right now she wants to check on her Lark. Right? She's not to see what's going on with him.
Elena will press on this tasty sandwich. She will take her sweet time to be the best sandwich ever.
Like the best sandwich ever.
Yeah, you're left with
So-
Alaric alone in the living room while Elena goes and makes some snacks in the.
Is okay? Are we gonna talk about the? I noticed you being a bit weird about this whole thing, or
Well, I got dragged to an interdimensional portal from a shadow realm. Weird about what exactly?
well, I don't know. You seem to be mad, frustrated. We were talking earlier about the whole, figuring out the plan and stuff.
You want the truth then?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, maybe I'm just glad to be here with you. Maybe I don't want to think about right now about plans when I feel defenseless. I'm unarmed. I can be taken out by a stray bullet. There might still be people after me, that people that think I'm dead, by the way, which is a good thing, because if I keep my head down, means they might keep thinking that.
Mark, of course I'm happy to have you with me. God, I'm so happy. Before everything, this is the one thing you wanted to do. This is the one thing you talked about doing. I thought it was like the most important thing for you. I didn't want you to feel like,
Yeah, but that was before I almost died. And you know what the last thing I thought of was? You. How never get to see you again. And in that moment, Sarah, the world could have burned for all I cared. I didn't think about that. I thought about you and how instead of spending time with you, I immediately rushed off to do some other things. I'm not gonna repeat that mistake, you know?
God, I'm so happy you're here. And when I saw you, I don't know, I know it felt awful. But on the other side, I just saw you. You didn't just vanish. You like crumbled. I don't know how to explain it. Just
Yeah, it wasn't I don't think I've ever felt anything so painful in my life.
yeah. And I'm gonna be honest, Alark, I know you stopped me from killing Troy, but I don't think I would have stopped there. At the very least, I don't know what would have happened, but I have a feeling it would have been a dark place I went to. So yeah, I'm really happy you're here, and I also, God, I'm really fucking worried about you. Not even before the powers, but now
I'm not the best at handling trauma. Well, I can't really judge Troy too much on this one, right? Best at it either, but it's the last thing I want you to do, is to lose yourself. Go down a path where, taking lives is easy when faceless and you don't know, but someone you grew up with, someone you friend, not easy, and it can haunt you forever. And the last thing I want you to do is to lose yourself to this nonsense.
no. But Lark, in that moment, I saw my whole world crumple in front of me, and I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I really gave a shit about whatever happened next. I was gonna go and hunt down. I don't know. Figure out how to find a woman who could go to different dimensions. Figure that shit out. I don't know.
It's gonna kind of take your hands. Says, but I'm here now. I'm not gonna go away.
I know.
And this time,
And
they say near-death experiences changes people's priorities, right?
I know. I'm starting to figure that out at the very least. I want to show you that I can, stand there with you. Whatever big dream you got going on or small dream, I don't care. I didn't understand when you were talking about, changing everything, or it seemed so big when you talked
Sarah,
about
I
it. But
don't want stand with me. I want to stand with you. You know, happiness doesn't exist just in big dreams. It can exist in small ones too. You don't need to go fight the world. Two of us figure this shit out. We take care of. I don't think we'll be able to live a normal life, but after we solve this situation here, honestly, I don't think we can do much because mostly I was relying on my the awesome time travel powers. On. All those, I don't think I can. I said, what the fuck am I supposed to even do now? Tomorrow I have to sneak into a hospital, and that gives me pause. Something that before I could just do so easily as breathe. Now I have to think, I have to plan. I realize if I make a mistake, it might get me killed for real. It might get you killed. Fighting the world? Really?
Well, like I said, when you left, I know I was being left behind for a good reason, and I don't want to get left behind again. I just want you to know, like, whatever comes next, I want to be there, and not just someone left on the sidelines.
I'm not gonna leave you in the sidelines anymore. Promise you that. I'm not gonna leave you anymore. I'm not gonna go off gallivanting. I'm gonna make sure that even if I will die, I won't die with the same regrets I would have died this time. And try to give you.
Yeah, she's gonna kiss him too.
Comedically, Elena walks into the sandwich and walks back out awkwardly.
Walks out.
If they need a couple more minutes, this will this won't get too cold.
Just to cut the crust off, you know.
Yeah, no. Elena, you'll be able to eventually walk in, because it'll be awkward.
Yeah, she doesn't want to stare, so she's gonna wait a few extra minutes just to make sure.
We're probably decent by now. It's fine.
Hey, you got some sandwiches here?
Yeah. Thanks, Elena.
Use himself for a moment to go to the bathroom, providing maybe like 5 minutes of private conversation if there's anything you want to add.
So, Alarg seems, pretty freaked out a bit about losing his powers. Understandable.
Makes sense if you got used to them. Yeah.
I'm trying not to make it harder for him by showing how freaked out I am by the idea of him getting out of my sight right now. He seems to not want to do his original plan that he had.
I mean, it makes sense on multiple levels. He doesn't have the same resource anymore. He after that experience, he's worried about losing us, and he doesn't want to. Especially you. I mean, sorry, pardon. Let me correct myself. Especially he's losing you.
I know. It seems so important to him. It seemed like the one thing that mattered more than, I think, everything. Coming back here was his whole, once he figured out. I just don't want him to regret it, you know?
Listen, I'm sure becoming it's a pity he can't become the shadow dictator of the world anymore. Listen,
Like I said,
it's listen, I think it's going to be fine. I think he prefers your company much more than trying to risk his life on a mad dash. Especially now that he's much more a threat at actually, dying.
and like I said, maybe once things are more settled, there are other ways to save the world, right? Don't have to have powers for that.
For now, we should focus on saving ourselves, but yes, we can always make the world better by different ways.
We have a lot on our plate right now. We'll take it one day at a time.
Listen, he's back. He's still alive. I think that's all that matters, then. I gotta be honest, out of everyone, he's still the most competent.
You're right. I'm just being, God. Once I'm used to keeping him in my sights, I'll probably be less anxious when he
Listen,
leaves it.
but we are about equally all as frail right now. You think if you think I'll be better if I get noticed by Merc and then murked?
You're right. You're absolutely right. But I still can worry, Not just about him, but all of us.
I think you worry about him a bit extra hard, aren't you, there?
Oh, shut up. We'll figure this out.
So Ada will nod.
Not sure if there's any plans you have for the day. Bit weird, isn't it? When it's just nothing pressing, it's just know how to relax.
Elena would suggest, I don't know.
Unfortunately, yeah, you can't really go out much.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, you don't know who's working for who.
She will ask, how long is Dad working out? So maybe you can watch like a movie or something. Do you have something? Elena will actually looking. Do you have some DVDs here or something?
I don't know if DVDs were invented at this time period.
VHS.
Yeah,
Fuck. I said VHS.
unfortunately, no.
Anything here?
No, you have to watch. I think it's just fucking whatever it was on the cable.
Listen. How about some cable dinner in front of your TV together? That's what Elena will suggest. I think that's the best we can do.
Yeah. Keep an eye on making sure, like, she's trying not to be too obvious, but she's like keeping an eye on Lark to make sure he's okay. Make sure he doesn't collapse or something like that. Jesus Christ.
Listen, yeah, you can just spend some time. Eventually, your mother and father will come back, catching you watching TV. As your mother's gonna make a bit of small talk, but she's obviously tired. As your dad will offer to make lunch. Oh, the dread. The dread. You know this man can like cook 3 meals. You're fucked. Omelette is this yet again.
How about I help you out with that, Dad? Just let me help you out with that.
Oh, none? What would
I will.
I think cooking would be under style. I don't style survive.
Survival would be more pragmatic cooking. I would say it depends. No, it's like the fucking like theoretical, but it'll be the most blandest dish ever. So style will be like the most appropriate.
No, I don't think it's a style for cooking. I think it'll be dexterity, maybe. Whatever. The problem is, whatever pool I'm looking, it's only 4 dice.
Listen, how about Elena? Listen, Elena won't hold back Sarah and offer some assistance.
As
Thank you,
between the 3 of you, as you realize, let me actually look at your stats, Elena. Have some. No, God, thank God you stepped in, Elena. I think Sarah's not the best at this.
Those were some good sandwiches. Elena's a good cook.
Okay.
That was some fire sandwich. Oh, that was a fucking. Listen, I'm gonna post a picture of the shit Elena cooked up. Listen, she had like 30 minutes to cook.
Yeah, but luckily, Elena, you are there because otherwise, the people here would be fucked. But with you there, you're able to Alaric's not really good in the kitchen either. So,
He only knows
He's
pizza
made
and
me
burgers.
pizza and burgers. That's far better than what I can do, apparently, based on what you're telling me right now.
I don't know. He's not really good at it right now.
Mm.
So I don't think anyone's bringing up the idea of cooking. Right.
Yeah,
No.
probably not. That's a lot of work.
Listen,
If you wanna put
here's
him
the
on the
secret.
spot, you could.
Listen,
Not-
listen. The way he cooked pizza is he just went to New York and stole like a pizza.
Listen, she was trying to, she was
And
gonna
just
try to
really-
impress him, but she
And
can't.
the secret is he just reheats the meals that he made us.
But yeah,
He's just from.
yeah. Listen, eventually you're able to cook some lunch. Your mother's gonna mention that your aunt is doing well, and she's probably gonna come back home today. But guess I'm not sure if you're gonna be hanging out with the boring adults. Or
No, I love my parents, but as long as they're alive and cool and happy, I think they don't need me to be cramping
Yeah.
up their style either.
as able to more or less enjoy and relax for the day, as in the evening Elena will probably go back home.
Yeah.
As you know what, you can give me a speech, Sarah, to see if you can maneuver it, sort of like the Alaric's like whole presence here, and dodge some
Yeah,
annoying questions.
yeah. I'll use the adrenaline for this one.
Sure,
No, I actually have a.
I'll
have
be
a lie
honest,
to me
it's a
thing.
basic difficulty, because
Yeah.
I'll assume no, actually it's not a basic difficulty, it's still a crit, but because Elena is backing you up, you will get a +1.
Okay, I won't use my adrenaline for this then. I'll save it.
Look at that.
There you
Listen,
go.
You're able to sort of finagle things, maneuver the conversation so that your parents kind of just are a bit confused but accepting of his presence, and the fact that well, apparently he's one of Angel's buddies, so they're gonna be like, okay, he's gonna stay at Angel's.
Mm.
Because right now, God, actually no, fuck, because they would know about the fucking. Never mind. That's
Yeah,
that's a horrible idea.
Yeah, that's Elena's plan. That's why she pointed that out, basically.
Yeah.
She suddenly said like,
So,
the incident.
Honestly, yeah, if you associate him with Angel, they'll probably stop asking questions given the fucking recent tragedy.
Yeah.
And if you mentioned him staying at Megan's place, they'll know, like, at the very least, you're sort of running in the same friend group. So
Yeah.
eventually, as the evening will come, we'll say, I'll be going. I think your dad's giving me the stink eye again.
Oh, at the very least, I'll see you again, right?
Oh, smile, not. Listen, see you tomorrow after school.
Okay. Be careful.
As well. After all, you're the one under surveillance, not me. Give you a quick kiss that hopefully your dad will not notice.
Helena will try to distract after this time.
Body block it.
Yeah, they'll both take their leave, and that's where we'll end off the session, unless there's anything you two would like to do at the end.
Yes, I would like to steal like the notes. Call the note again to make sure that the hilt does not get called off. Just kidding.
Fortunately.
Let's chance like
It's still gonna
change
be
your mind
hilarious
again.
next time. Still gonna be hilarious next time, but
Goodness. The Shad, I'm sorry, buddy.
I